Act like you just can't replay the live back. That's crazy. You think I'm going to repeat all that stuff again? I'm not doing it. Go to the shop, go to the app, and go to the shop. If you want to get the Lionsgate event, it's going to be the first thing you see when you click shop. Okay? On the app, go to shop or store. Okay? And that's where you're going to find all the services and classes and everything right there. Hey, Georgia Fraser. Now, what I want to say to you guys about this, because people get frantic when they're attacked. They get frantic, they freak out, they spaz out. You know, this type of work is designed to make you feel powerless. So what is very important here, and this is key, when you do this type of work, don't go looking for it anymore. Leave it alone. Because once you end that simulation, that's the end of it. I don't care how many candles they light up on you, how much work they do on you. Once you end the simulation, that's the end of it. Here's how it comes back. And I want you to listen to me very carefully. If you don't let it go up in here, if you find yourself still looking back, Source is automatically going to start that simulation back up. And in some cases, Source will do a simulation inside of a simulation. So you have to be careful with that. If something's still attacking a person, if you still feel attacked, that means there's another simulation open somewhere. And that means that you didn't close out that simulation. And 9 times out of 10, when a simulation is not completely closed out, it's because of you and what you're looking for and looking back and all that kind of stuff. You can't do that. So once you're in the simulation, you're going about your damn business. I'm in the simulation, I'm going about my damn, I don't think about that no more. That's the end of it. Once I end the simulation of you, that's it. You don't give a damn how many times you do it. It ain't coming back. It's not coming back. Okay? But you can't be on some and reading on it and all that kind of stuff. None of that. Let it go. Okay? Or you'll find yourself ending simulations consistently, not knowing why you're doing it, and you don't have to do that. Trust yourself and your own power, because you too are Source. This is the reason why Source can create the simulations, because you are Source. So be very careful of your thoughts. Be careful of things that you say out of your mouth. You'll create a simulation just like that. Well, I think I better go do this and a third before she tries something else again. Oh, here comes a simulation. Now here it comes. Stuff like that. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Once you end the simulations, that's the end of it. If you end the simulation about you having lack, that's the end of it. At that point, you take the action to start getting what you need to get for yourself. You don't sit around on your behind and wait for something to happen or wait for somebody to give you something. You go and you get it. And it will come. Don't do anything unjust, because now you're dealing in the realm of karma, in which case there's nothing anybody can do because you're going to be in trouble. Just like them people. And let me tell you something else. When you're in that simulation, guess what happens to that magic? It returns back to sender automatically. As soon as you end it, it's going right back to the person who sent it to you. And Source will decide how hard of a hit they're going to take. Okay? Source will make that judgment. All you're doing is ending the simulation and going about your business. The energy has to go somewhere, though, when they send it out. So as soon as you send the emulation, it's almost like a boomerang effect. Up, and who you sent it to, up, that person ain't in the picture no more. They done dropped, they ended the simulation. Up, return back to sender. So they did it to themselves. Okay? So for those of you that are out here doing that to people, be very careful about what you send out on people that are watching this live. Because I'd hate to see you get twisted up by your own work, and it won't work for you even if you put a protection up, because then you fall under the realm of karma. So your protections won't even work. You will take the hit. Now, when you take the hit is the question. And source likes to surprise people. So you be walking around here looking up. I know something's getting ready to come. It's going to come when it's supposed to come at the right time. So be careful about what you're putting out there, folks. That is correct. Divinely Aligned says it's your choice to be manipulated. Boom. That is correct. I wouldn't wear black. Black holds negative energy. Is the simulation have something to do with your moon sign? No, it has absolutely nothing to do with your sign. Absolutely not. I literally said, if you were listening, and I don't know if you're new here, but I literally said, your simulation begins as soon as you start to have a thought process or you have an experience. Every experience that you have is a simulation. Every experience that you have is a simulation. That's why you got to be very careful of your thoughts. People don't believe when I say things like this until I show them how to end the simulation. And they're like, well, damn, I didn't even know I was in the damn simulation. Exactly. You did not know this. You don't know what you don't know. But you know now, though. You know now. Now, what happens to those that know now? Well, now greater responsibility now falls upon you because now you know. You're not going to be able to say, well, I did not know. Yes, actually, you did know. I spelled it out very clearly for you. So now you know. Just like I'm telling people who are out here doing this work against you, if they move against you, now they know. So when it comes back and goes upside their head in a way that they weren't expecting it, they can't say they didn't know. I know how to use universal law very well. And telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and letting people know up front what it really is, it's a very real thing. Okay? So be clear. You now know the terms. Now you know, be more intentional and take accountability. Boom. I feel so comfortable now that we know better, we can do better. Boom, boom. Now, for those of you out there who go out here and say, oh, ISIS, she always trying to get money from people. Oh, shit. Okay, shut your mouth up. Shut your mouth up. Shut your mouth up. And you can redirect people that say that, say, you better go check out that live ISIS just did about how to end witchcraft, because that thing was crazy. And do the exercises, okay? Now, let me just say this one thing. Let me put out another disclaimer. If your intentions are not correct, you won't be able to end a simulation when it comes back around. Make sure your intentions are pure. Make sure your intentions are correct. Make sure your hands are clean.